エピソードには可愛いキャットカフェポポキティーを紹介したいと思います。 Let's go inside! Hello! Hi! 今日はオーナーさんのリベリー・プロートさんにインタビューしたいと思います。 Thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah, thanks for featuring us.
So before we go inside, if you could just explain a little bit of the procedures before we go in, that would be wonderful.
Oh yeah, of course. So our cats live here 24/7 and they spend most of their time on the floor. So that's why we actually require people to wear socks. If people forget socks, we have socks to rent and buy as well. So once you put your socks on, you'll open this first door. It's a sliding door. And on the other side of this door, there's cubbies where you can store your shoes in. And then once you store your shoes in the cubbies, we have hand sanitizer for you to use as well before you go in.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good to know. Always
Yeah.
good to know for the socks because we walk around with flip-flops a lot in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
靴下はマストだね。This is such a cute cafe. It's
Oh,
adorable in here. So tell me a little bit about everything and how it started. Let's start with the name. How did you come up with the name?
Well, Popoki is the Hawaiian word for cat, and it still surprises me that people here in Hawaii still don't know that that's the word for cat.
Honestly,
So,
I didn't know either. ハワイ語でポポキはキャットなんだけど、私もね知らなかったんだよね。I thought maybe it was like a cute cat name, right?
Yeah,
It's
right.
an adorable cat name.
yeah, like my cat. Well, there are people that name their cats Popoki.
That's cute.
And it's just kind of the perfect name too because it literally is just cats and tea.
I love it.
So-
So it's so to the point. Cat
Yeah.
and the tea ね。じゃあこの the tea portion, what's that about?
So most cat cafes, at least in the U.S., are mostly coffee based.
Uh-huh.
I mean that is the essence of a cafe.
Yeah.
But I've always been more drawn to boba tea and milk tea.
Me too.
Yeah, and just tea in general
Yeah.
is kind of more my jam. So I, from the beginning, wanted to do more of a tea focus.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I wanted to start Popoki Tea was to help find more homeless cats find homes, because Oahu does have a really serious cat overpopulation issue. So from the beginning, I was interested in working with like one of the smaller rescues. So cat charities came into the picture while we were doing our pop-ups, and they were really great to work with. And they do amazing work. They do a lot of what's called trap, neuter, release, TNR.
Super important. Yep.
Yeah.
To control the cat population.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they go out, they find strays that are not fixed. They get them the medical attention, including the spay or neuter surgeries. And depending on the condition of the cat, release them back out to live the rest of their life as a feral, if they're ferals. Or if they're friendly cats that could do well in a home, they find fosters for that cat.
Oh,
and
interesting.
some of them end up here. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's a cafe with a cause. Right, so when did you open Popoki Tea?
So Popoki Tea started as a pop-up in the summer of 2018. We opened this shop in February of 2020.
Oh wow,
before.
right before everything happened.
Yeah.
All right, so you opened and
Yeah.
then you had to shut right back down?
Yeah, well, we actually, as an essential business, we didn't really have to shut down, but we didn't know how bad it was going to be.
Yeah.
So we made the decision to close at the end of March,
Okay.
just to
Yeah.
write it out and do our part in flattening the curve.
Because essentially,
So-
you run as a little shelter, so
Yeah.
you can't shut down a shelter, obviously.
Yeah, so we were still coming in and taking care of the cats, and we actually, while we were closed to the public, we were still doing private adoption appointments. So people
Perfect.
could still apply to adopt. And
So then if I was a customer here and I came and I fell in love with a cat that I wanted to adopt, I just can go through the adoption process then?
yeah, so our adoption process, so we work with cat charities really closely on that. So if someone falls in love with one of our cats, they can fill out the adoption application, and cat charities will follow up with them, and then
Oh,
they come back and
great.
pick up their cat.
Wow, that's all right, Liberty. Can I go play with some cats?
Oh yeah,
I'm like
that's what we're
trying to
doing,
get there.
right?
Yeah. Okay, let's go play with some cats.
Yeah.
So introduce to me your cats.
Yeah.
Who's this one here? So sleepy.
Yeah, well, this is Tiki. He is one of two brothers that we've had here since the end of June, I think is when they came in. Tiki and Hula are usually really rambunctious, but right now, because it's sort of the afternoon, they're
Yeah, they
kinda
just
napping.
ate. They're napping.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, did
Knack attack is
So
what.
cute. I love this one over here. It's so cute.
Oh yeah. So this is Piggy. We kind of call
Piggy?
him. Yeah, we nicknamed him Prince Piggy because he looks so regal when
He's
he like
big.
sits up. He's huge. He was actually found in a house up in the North Shore that was basically overrun with cats. The owner had passed away.
Oh, wow.
And I think the owner was previously taking care of these cats, but obviously she was gone. So Cat Charities, our partner rescue, came in and took a bunch of the cats out. Yeah.
I have a question about the little marking on the ear. Is that a marking that they've been spayed or neutered?
Yeah, yes. So if you see a cat that has a notch in their ear, it means they've been fixed. So the notch in the left ear means that it's a male, and the notch in the right ear means it's a female.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are these little guys sleeping in their little pods?
Well, it looks like Hula is in here. So Hula is actually Tiki's brother. He was actually found in the same house that Piggy was found in.
And I think there's one in here too.
Yeah, that's Star. She's really shy. She just got here a couple weeks ago. Yeah. She was rescued from a beach in Nanakuli with 11 other cats.
Oh, wow. This is the key to happiness. Oh, hi, Piggy. Living up to your name. Their tongues are they're zara zara shiteru. I don't know how to say it in English. They're like sandpaper.
Yep. So cats have they're actually little barbs on their tongues when you look at it under a microscope, and it helps them groom. So that's why they're like little brushes on their tongues.
ちょっと鼻につけちゃった。ごめんね。
I think you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I
I'll just
think
look it
I'm
off.
Oh my gosh, you're so big. Look
Yeah.
at how big you are. You're pretty. Well, Liberty, thank you so much. Obviously, I had so much fun. You and me both. We love food, yeah?
Piggies are foodie for sure.
I love it. So, how do people book? Do they book online to come here, or do they just call you? You accept walk-ins, you said. How does that work?
So we prefer that people save their spots online at our website, popokitea.com. It is a $15 entry fee for we call it like a cat cafe experience.
Yeah, of course.
And that just helps, offset all the costs involved with taking care of these
Absolutely.
guys.
It's the best way to spend your money to give back, and I mean, you get a lot out of it too, right? Like you totally made my
Piggy's
day.
getting a lot of it for sure.
And then I saw in the front you had like cute little merchandise and stuff, and were those cat cookies?
Yeah, so they're cookies for people.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
They're actually made by our neighbors at We Heart Cake Company.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
Liberty, thank you so much. I had so much fun today getting to know everyone here and all these cuties. But obviously right now, things are a little different with the restrictions coming in. But for those who live here locally and for those who want to come visit in the future, could I just get a little small message for them, for everyone? That would be great.
Oh yeah, sure. I hope that you keep this in mind for those of you who live not in Hawaii. I hope that you remember us and come visit the kitties when you can. And for those of you who are watching that are from here, we are still open. We are, practicing all of the safety protocols in place for related to COVID, so it's safe. If anything, this is probably the perfect place to visit because it kind of gets your mind off of everything going
Little
on.
pet therapy.
Yeah, some pet therapy. So
absolutely.
And hope you keep us in mind.
And can people support you online as well, even if they're not visiting?
Oh yeah, so we do sell our merchandise on our website, popokitea.com, and you can also sign up for a couple of different kinds of memberships to help support the cats.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you so much again.
Oh,
皆さんも今日見てくれてありがとうございました。Until next time, right, little baby? Aloha.
Aloha.